Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. Now here's Covington. Just 5 on the clock. With the crossover. And it's Leonard with the bucket inside.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
Now here's Zubac. Pass to Covington. Kicks it to George. For 3, Westbrook. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Outside Conley. There's the triple. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Give Conley credit. He's recognized the need to become a knockdown shooter and put in the work.
Zubac with it. Westbrook, the pass to Covington. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Westbrook. Pass to George. And George with the jam.
This speaks to Westbrook's high level of awareness. Understands when one of his guys is wide open.
Outside McDaniels. And a miss there on the triple. The Clippers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Now Zubac. Westbrook, the pass to George. Off the mark there with a 3.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Here's Conley. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
What outstanding concentration from Mike Conley. Burying the shot despite the harm.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You were so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Edwards with it, guarded by Covington. Edwards can't hit.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Here's Zubac. Shakes it, and it's slammed in by Zubac.
Great vision on that pass. Kawhi moving it to the open teammate.
Now here's Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota. Leonard against McDaniels. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. A minute 58 left in the opening quarter. Conley passes to Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Leonard for 3. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Timberwolves.
Misread each other on the pass. Tried to recover, but too late.
1:44 left now in the first quarter. McDaniels. It's rebounded by Zubac. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. For 3, Covington. Here's George. And George with the jam.
You know, offensive rebound is largely about hustle. Paul George plays with great energy and focus.
To the right side. Back to Conley. Pass to Edwards. From deep. Kept alive by Minnesota. Towns for 3. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. The Clippers have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. A clear look for Westbrook. Second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the layup.
This guy is a fighter. Kawhi Leonard using his length to do damage on the glass.
And it's good. 2 points. Conley's got 8.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Zubac with a screen on Edwards. George, no good. The Timberwolves trail. The open shot by Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Now here's Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Outside Covington. Now here's Westbrook. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Opposing defenders know what Robert Covington is capable of, giving him no room.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. It's Edwards on the wing. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Highland in at the 1. That's the group for the Clippers starting the 2nd.
Calling his own number all night long, Conley can beat you in a variety of ways.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Here's Conley. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. From outside the arc. No good. He's 5 for 9 in this one. The Clippers in the lead. Leonard for 3. Out to Covington. Second shot opportunity. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
In the past, you'd see coaches use the fire and brimstone approach. We don't see that much anymore, Smitty.
No, times have changed. It's still okay to get emotional and do some hard coaching, but now you have to stay in control, or sometimes you will lose the players' respect.
Now Leonard, 6 points for him. No good on the 3. A minute and a half gone in the 2nd quarter. It's Edwards on the wing. George defending. Here's Towns. Another miss by Minnesota.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Pass to Highland. Here's Leonard. And the layup falls. Leonard's got 8.
You see the focus from Kawhi. When he's deep inside, he's locked in on scoring.
Here's Edwards. There's the drive. And Edwards slams it in.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. George with the bucket.
The mechanics on Paul George's shot are so good. In the end, the range makes no difference.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title-contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. Morris comes in for Covington. Norman Powell, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Gordon in for Paul George. Here's Highland, and out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
And the Clippers making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. It's McDaniels on the wing. The three. Another miss by Minnesota. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Westbrook with the miss. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. McDaniels from long range. It doesn't go for him. And the Clippers will come the other way. Launches it. Westbrook missing again. Minnesota shooting at 30% here in the second. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
And the basket by Westbrook.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Edwards for 3. We've got 1:13 left to play in the half. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning.
Wow!
He went way up.
Goodness.
I'm amazed at the level of creativity by Russell Westbrook. His dunks are special. He's an outstanding athlete.
Towns, that's good.
Spacing and ball movement. We hear coaches talk about those two elements all the time.
Here's Powell. Banked it in off the glass. Powell's got his first bucket in this one.
Inside, Norman Powell relies on his agility, allowing him to navigate the paint.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. Towns for 3. Hits a three-pointer.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
Powell right side. Out to Gordon. Morris on the wing. And so the ball out of bounds. Morris touched it last. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Conley against Westbrook. Conley passes to Towns. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Towns has got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, Towns was the perfect selection there. He's always ready to strike with a quick shot.
From downtown. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
32.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit, gave this offense a different dimension.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Kyle Anderson is out there with Taurean Prince. Then there's Austin Rivers. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2. Now here's Anderson. And he drives in. Count it. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
On the drive, Anderson won't blow by you, but he'll find a way to get his shot.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
And it's stolen by Plumlee. Powell outside. Pass to Westbrook. Fires the 3. They get it back. From behind the arc. Here's Morris. Rebound Minnesota.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
A true utility player, Smitty. Marcus Morris brings a diverse skill set to the court.
He does. Marcus is a hard-nosed, gritty defender who can play either forward spot or even center at times. Plus, he's a reliable scorer and a solid three-point shooter. You saw the talent from day one in Summer League. Anderson's one of those guys who can really get it done in a lot of different areas.
On the wing, Rivers. Pounded by Westbrook. Back to Rivers. Anderson can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Covington. Oh, deflected. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Covington passes to Westbrook. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Here's Leonard.
Foul. First personal foul.
To succeed in this league, you can never be satisfied. It's a certain mentality, and Prince has that.
For the Clippers, Plumlee comes in for Zubats, and it's Highland in for Westbrook. Here's Anderson. It's hauled in by the Clippers. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Plumlee, stolen by Anderson. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And he finishes off the break with the lay-in. Anderson's got 7 now in this quarter.
Terrific steal to start the break. The eye-hand coordination, the long arms. Anderson is tricky.
For 3, Covington. And the Clippers miss again.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, B.A., one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play.
Here's Rivers. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Back to Alexander Walker. Here's Prince. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well. Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Here's Anderson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Mason Plumlee.
Not explosive at all. Kyle Anderson is crafty. Nice play to draw the foul.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
What an effort from Kawhi so far on offense. He's working hard and finding plenty of shots.
Pass to Prince. Down low. And stolen by Covington. To the left wing. Out to Leonard. This for the tie. Leonard on the wing. Here's Highland. Left side Covington. 6 to shoot. Leonard with the ball. 3-pointer. Leonard on the wing. Goes up again. He can't get it to go. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Rivers. Up top, Anderson. Here's the 3. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got 9 rebounds now. Puts it up. It's stolen. Here's Prince. No good. Misses at the buzzer. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington. And it's Highland in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Yeah, and you got to have some hang time to pull that off. And the dunk by Leonard.
The vertical of Kawhi is impressive. Rising up with ease and throwing it down.
Fades. That one a little long. The Clippers trail. Here's Highland to the wing, right side. And stolen by Gobert. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And Edwards slams it in.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for Highland. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Westbrook against Conley. Leonard for three. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got his 4th assist in this one. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. McDaniels from long range. Covington grabs the board. Covington's got his 5th rebound in this one. And George launches it from deep. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. George has gone 1 for 4 from distance. Conley passes to Towns. The kick out to Conley. 5 on the clock. Covington grabs the board. The Clippers have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Zubac finds Leonard to take the lead, and he sinks the layup. Leonard's got 15 points in just the second half.
It feels like Kawhi never takes a false step. Everything he does is with purpose.
And Edwards slams it in. Boy, it's been a grinder, a back and forth all night.
Oh, 7 times the lead has changed. Neither team giving an inch.
And the jam by Covington.
Getting to the rim, Covington has popped when he needs it.
And Edwards, here we go. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Leonard on the wing. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Conley with the ball. Towns passes to Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Oh, Covington with a block.
All over, guys. I like watching Covington be a pest on the defensive end.
To the inside, Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Crucial points. Kawhi stepping up to the plate when his team needs him the most.
Here's Towns. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Stolen by Conley. Pass to Edwards. George with a steal. Westbrook, pass to Leonard. Westbrook outside. And there's the screen. Fires from deep. Fires for 3. Shot by Leonard, no good. The Timberwolves trail. Edwards, the pass to Conley. The 3-pointer off the mark.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And finished off by Westbrook.
What willpower from Russell Westbrook, doing whatever it takes to find a shot.
From the elbow. 1:03 left in the 4th quarter. Towns.
Oh, they
Sucked it out.
All-out effort from Towns, putting the team on his back and getting them the shot they need.
Conley with the ball. He's picked up by Westbrook. Edwards, the pass to Conley. Now Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Conley. And here's Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Going inside. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac. He sinks the clutch free throw.
Oh, as big a free throw as you can make. Now they need a stop to send it to OT.
George. Cash.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Edwards can't hit. Leonard on the wing. McDaniels covering. Out to Leonard. Outside Covington. And here's Zubac. And here's Westbrook from the arc. No good there. So a close game sees the Clippers taking this one. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the 3. 2 on the clock. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Los Angeles now. Here's George. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, you got to have just great ball control when you're making a move like that. And Paul George definitely has the handle.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Chauncey Billups and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. They don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. And here's Covington from the arc. Westbrook passes to Covington. Leonard on the wing. Fires from deep. Zubac's in the post. Working on Nurkic. Zubac kicks to George. Lets the 3 fly. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up to the Portland Trail Blazers.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term.
George with the bucket.
And he got a good look at the hands of Covington.
Trailblazers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Here's Simons. There's the drive.
Good job with Simons not hesitating. It just opened up for a split second. He was ready to fire.
And here's George for 3. To the middle. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA team to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Here's Leonard. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And you know he's so good coming off the pick and roll, but what do you have to take away? There's so many ways Leonard can hurt you offensively.
The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Simons. Pulls up. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And that'll tie this game up.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. Now, here's Nurkic. Pass to Grant. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And Grant doing a great job. Just bounced off the contact there and then finished off the shot.
You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer. But what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
George, no good. Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Grant dishes to Lillard. Back to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Well, all eyes on Lillard defensively, and that causes a big-time breakdown, and he's quick to take advantage.
Here's the pass to Zubac. Outside, George. Zubac, a screen on Simon. And the dunk by Zubac.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And here is Simons. And the three ball is good. Simons has got 7 points in the game.
Simons seeing green there, just letting that one rip.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Nobody near Lillard. And another three for Portland.
Yeah, Damian Lillard, this is some Oaktown response. You make one, I got you back.
Driving to the basket. And Lillard throws it down.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. It's the... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Plumlee, and it's Westbrook in at the point. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. No good from Grant.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. And for so long, the Blazers have had great guard play.
Yeah, Lillard and McCollum with a great tandem back there, but defensively there were some gaps, and now it's Lillard and Simons. So they've gotten even a little bit smaller. This has been a strength of the Blazers for a decade now. And it just comes at you in a little bit different package.
It's Westbrook with the try, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
But he's just fearless and unafraid to go up into the traffic of the defense. Westbrook takes it right to the bucket, and a well-deserved trip to the line.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Watford's checked in. And Covington sends it back.
You see why he gets blocks. Covington's length is always there.
Simons from outside. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Outside, Covington. And George with the stuff.
Paul George getting aggressive, showing us some power that time as he's able to get to the rim.
Lillard, the pass to Grant. There's a good screen. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Three-pointer, Lillard. The shot comes out. The Clippers go the other way with it. Left side, Westbrook. Westbrook with a screen for Leonard. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Lillard, right side. Portland, no good that time either. Clippers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown. Stuck with
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
Here's Lillard, and he drives in, and Lillard throws it down.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, G.A. Sinks the three-pointer. Leonard's got 7 points.
He has the touch to do some damage from three-point distance.
Simons kicks to Lillard. 1:51 left in the first half of the game. Down low. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on George.
Man, at the point guard position, are you kidding me? Explosive scoring ability and body control. That results in a bucket and a free throw.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Here's Eubanks. He's guarded by Plumlee. Back to Lillard. Little sets a screen for Lillard over Westbrook. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. LA's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Island's checked in. Eubanks, no good.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Lillard dishes to Little. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Oh, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
George finds Leonard. 32 seconds left in the second quarter. And they get it back. Here's Highland. Covered by Lillard. Leonard. Finds it again. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a thank you, David, and we'll be back.
Your Clippers, 29. The Trailblazers, 26.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Paul George in this game, guys. He's been everywhere.
And, guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. We've got Sharp. Reddish out there with Little. Then it's Johnson, and it's Eubanks in at the 5 spot. George. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. George has got the lead up to 5 now for Los Angeles. Here's Sharp. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Brett, as we all know, you were a former slam dunk contest champion. So with that in mind, what was your take on the 2022 contest?
Well, I think there was some great dunkers out there, Kevin, and every year it's like that. I know from year to year it takes a lot of criticism, the contest, and certainly there are years that are better than others, but the skill of those guys on the floor for them to go out and put on an exhibition, always appreciated as a fan.
And there's the foul. It's on Nasir Little. That'll be his second foul of the game. Clippers leading by 8. And here's George for 3. They get it again. Powell, no one around him. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Sharp. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Puts the move on. And the rejection by Zubac. And here's George for 3. Clippers moving the ball around. Morris passes to George. Clock at 6. Zubac kicks to Powell. The 3 from George. And it's George again missing. Trailblazers trail by 8. You know, you appreciate Zubac's focus on close-range looks as a big man.
Well, Zubac's one of those big centers that's burly and tough and rugged on the inside. And while other bigs are searching that three-point line out, Zubac's looking to get deep into the paint. You look at his shooting percentages over the past couple seasons, up around 60%. That's good shot selection and great consistency.
Here's Little. Hits the outside fadeaway. Little's got his first 2 points.
Buckets, but he should have just gone straight up with it instead of trying to fade away.
And the dunk by Zubac.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Got to learn your lesson.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Now, here's Sharp. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simons, the big name from that crew.
And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they've shown that they can be valuable players. So Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight, not an easy fella to hold in check.
And finished off by Nurkic.
Nurkic's getting up there and waiting that rim.
And stolen by Thibault. Lillard against Plumlee, and Lillard gets double teamed. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
Mann's checked in for the Clippers. And a switch here also for Portland. Simons, he's checked in for Sharp. Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. The pull-up, and the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
And Simons right now just assertive and confident in his offensive game.
Mann passes to Westbrook. Left side, Leonard. Six on the shot clock. The kick out to Westbrook. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Trailblazers trail by 3. Lillard outside. At the elbow, Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. 14 points for Lillard.
Well, they're getting stops. And they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Nurkic finds Lillard. Back to Nurkic. It could go. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. Well, we thought the third.
The previous play is under review.
Officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And now that we've gotten a chance to see it in slow-mo, I think the ruling has to be that he did not beat the buzzer with that shot.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand.
And even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Clippers lead by 1. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. We've got Russell Westbrook, Robert Covington out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Plumlee, and it's Mann in at the 2. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Here's Westbrook. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Plumlee, and George is subbed in for Terrence Mann. Traps in the tray, and the Trailblazers lead by 4.
Wow, Jeremy Grant continuing to work on his game, stretching it out to the three-point line.
Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
And Zubac picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
First team foul.
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Trailblazers leading by 4. Thibault on the wing. Lillard against Westbrook. Shoots from the high post. Again, the Trailblazers score.
And Lillard right now doing some heavy lifting for the ball club on the offensive end.
Feeds it to George. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game. For Portland, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Lillard dishes to Grant. Fades and shoots. Yep, right through the net. Grant's got the lead up to 6 now for the Trailblazers.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Offensive rebound. Takes it out to Covington. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Well, this is going to help the entire offense. Russell knocking down shots from range.
Lillard, the pass to Grant. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Westbrook surveying the D. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And for Westbrook, you talk about playing with the controlled intensity, and when he does that, he's unstoppable.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Sharp's checked in. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. And Grant now top of the key. Passes to Sharp. Back to Grant. 5 on the clock. Pass to Sharp. Over Westbrook. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in this game. Westbrook kicks to George. Kicks it out to Leonard to take the lead. Drains the 3-pointer. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Westbrook against Lillard. Nurkic dishes to Lillard. And here's Sharp. Grant with a screen on Leonard. Back to Lillard. Over Westbrook. Portland no good that time either. And it's the Clippers' ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Zubac to screen on Lillard. Westbrook passes to Zubac. George with the ball. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And that one is good from Zubac. And it's a 4-point Clipper lead.
And you love how Kawhi has developed this part of his game, just able to find teammates and rack up assists.
Lillard. Yes!
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Outside, George.
Yeah, Paul George sharpening his swords now. Love to see him take that shot.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. And Simons wide open. He'll fight. Offline with his three. To the paint. Lillard finds Simons. Back to Lillard. It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Well, he has that ability, elevates his game in the clutch time. It's Lillard time. He's on point.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Now Westbrook. Dishes it to George. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And with the game hitting the balance, PG is a good bet to deliver.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Here's Nurkic. It's off. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. It was a thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
Determined to give their fans a reason to celebrate tonight. And it'll be the Trailblazers off the tip. All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the 3 slot. Now here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
You know what? When you allow Grant to get close to the rim, you risk seeing him give you a facial right in your grill. I mean, tremendous athleticism from the Syracuse alum.
And as is the case most nights, we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooter's league is what you see most of now.
Now here's Conley. Jacks up a 3. Pass to McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And he jams it home with authority.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
Outside Edwards. Driving inside. And Edwards slams it in.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
And the dunk by Lillard.
Boy, the ability to knife inside and convert. Lillard is fearless when it comes to attacking the basket.
It's Edwards with a drive. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Edwards has got 6.
He's taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him. Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Shot by Nurkic, no good.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They've put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
McDaniels from long range. Rebounded by Nurkic. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Outside for Grant. Back to Lillard. Pass to Thibault. And here's Lillard. From deep. That shot missing.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And they double up Edwards. And he lobs it up to the rim. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, pay the price.
A minute 53 left in the first quarter. And Lillard puts up a deep three. No good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Pass to Edwards from the arc. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Outside Thibault. Out left to the wing. For three, here's Lillard. Sinks it from distance. Lillard's gotten his second bucket of the game.
You cannot let Dame get good looks, especially from the corner.
Over to the left wing. Lots of room. The shot by Towns, no good.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Outside Thibault. Pass to Nurkic. Back to Thibault. 4 on the clock. Fires from the wing. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
I didn't see that coming. He sinks a pretty dicey shot.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
For Portland, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Pass to Nurkic. Outside for Grant. Now here's Lillard. He's guarded by Conley. Lillard against Conley. Lillard passes to Nurkic. Pulls it from the corner. And it's Thibault missing.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Here's Edwards. The drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Trailblazers out in front, up by 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Thibault passes to Nurkic. Nurkic a screen on McDaniels. Pass to Grant. On the take. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Man, Grant has great intensity on his drives to the basket. I mean, there's a ferocity with which he drives that's quite unique.
And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, up until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
Grant, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Towns for 3. It's cleared by Damian Lillard. Portland leading. Simons outside. Outside Thibault. McDaniels against Thibault. McDaniels can't hit. Portland has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Outside Thibault. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
and adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Lillard outside, beyond the arc, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to McDaniels. Towns with the ball. Back to Daniels. Here's Gobert. He's covered by Grant. Here's Edwards. Shoots. And there's Conley. That one's good. And the assist from Edwards. Conley's got 6.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Lillard can't get it to go. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Simons against Edwards. Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive and scoring the ball, they go to another level.
So Portland ends up going with a new group, and both free throws good for Edwards.
Something you can't put a price tag on, the Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Conley on the attack. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. For Portland, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Pass to Johnson. To the middle. Outside Reddish. Rebound Minnesota. So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Portland has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Steps back. Pass to Eubanks. Here's Sharp. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. That shot off. Now the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Here's Little. Here's Eubanks. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside Edwards. Here's Towns. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
Pass to Eubanks. It's Little on the wing. Eubanks the screen. 3-pointer. Little's shot is good. Little's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far.
Minnesota Timberwolves 20. The Trailblazers 25.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the court right now for Portland, Nasir Little out there with Drew Eubanks. Then there's Sharp, then there's Johnson, and it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. Sharp, and he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Sharp's got his first 2 points.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Anderson with it. Picked up by Reddish. Back to Prince. Going inside. Pass to Alexander Walker. Three-pointer off the mark. Now Portland with it. It's a 5-point game. Here's Reddish. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
On the wing, Alexander Walker.
Portland foul.
Rivers is checked in for Noel.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Timberwolves.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Anderson passes to Reed. Back to Anderson. Here's Rivers. 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Prince can't hit. Here's Little. Pass to Johnson. Takes the three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And he nails the third. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Shot from the top of the key. Here's Prince. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
The shot by Johnson, no good. The Timberwolves trail. Up top, Anderson. Reddish covering. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And he sinks the second. The Trailblazers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Little. Here's Eubanks. Reed defending. Stolen by Anderson. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Here's Rivers. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see. Ball movement.
Here's Little. Anderson covers. Back to Little. Pass to Johnson. Outside Reddish. Here's Prince. Reddish covering. Back to Prince. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Portland leading.
2 minutes.
Now here's Reddish. The 3. And no good. Now here's Anderson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
It's going to go on Cam Reddish.
At the line.
The free throw drops for Anderson.
Anderson. 2 shots.
And Anderson drops them both. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Lillard. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Lillard.
And once Lillard kicks it up a notch, watch out. Flat out taking over now.
Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, B.A. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
Rivers' shot is off. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Nifty move. And Grant gets it to go. And now it's an 8-point Portland lead.
And I tell you, I love watching Grant get busy down there. I mean, his impressive leaping ability and his quick release on the shot allow him to score at a high rate down low.
Minnesota foul. Nikhil Alexander Walker. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Lillard left side. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
Yeah, something else I love that they're doing is driving into the lane and getting the shots they want in penetration.
Pass to Prince. Will it go? Alexander Walker with the bucket.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Now Nurkic. Grant, the pass to Nurkic. Back to Grant, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Just 5 on the clock, and here's Lillard from beyond the arc. They get it back. Outside Thibault. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Tries yet again. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Anderson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Substitution on the court.
And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. It's the Trailblazers up 9. And we're coming right back after this break to get... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
4th quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at point guard. So that's the lineup of Minnesota. And Edwards slams it in.
Fearless drive by Edwards, taking the ball right into the defense and finishing strong.
Lillard passes to Simons. Back to Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Now Thibault. Simons outside. He takes it in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guy.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their M.O. this evening.
Nurkic, a screen on Edwards. There's Simons with a 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on deep.
Pass to Lillard. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Conley. It's McDaniels on the wing. Covered by Thibault. Left side, Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
There's Simons with a 3. For 3, here's Lillard from downtown. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Towns with the ball. Back to Daniels. It's stolen by Thibault. All by himself. He goes up. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the 4th.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Lillard against Gobert. The 3 is up. The shot by Lillard, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Towns for 3. Offensive board. Gobert. From deep, Conley sinks the tray.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
Nurkic, a screen on Conley. Pass to Nurkic. Conley against Lillard. And here's Grant. Back to Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Minnesota's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. The crossover. Edwards can't hit. Portland leading. Lillard with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. Nurkic passes to Lillard. Now Simons, guarded by Edwards. Pass to Grant. Back to Simons. Beyond the arc. Minnesota with a rebound. From deep, Conley. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Captain Clutch, one of Conley's many monikers, appropriate here. Just wow.
Here's Lillard. And right through it goes. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Launches it. Edwards pulls it in. Pass to Towns. Simons with a steal. So the Trailblazers win it. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
young teams. And it should be a lot of fun watching these teams move the ball.
One of the things that strikes you about both of these teams is that they really enjoy playing with one another. Both play an unselfish brand of basketball. The ball is moving, everybody's touching it, and usually that's when the confidence is sky high.
And the Clippers starting five. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the one. Now here's Westbrook, out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Here's McDaniels, out to Conley. He dishes it to Edwards. Outside, Towns. Off target from outside. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Clippers.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Towns wide open. Good on the triple. Towns has got 5.
Well, bigs now have got to be able to stretch the floor. Karl Anthony Towns, a knockdown three-point shooter.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul. You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
Here is Conley, following the basket by Russell Westbrook, and the rejection by Zubac. Oh, trying for it. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Well, this is one aspect of his game where Kawhi Leonard has come such a long way. The ability to make guys around him better with his passing.
Here's Gobert. Out to Conley. Three-pointer. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
A 3 from Leonard. Gobert pulls it in.
And I thought that was going to drop. He looked good from here.
Rebound by the Clippers. Outside Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Westbrook on multiple occasions has averaged double-digit assists. You know he knows exactly when to deliver the pass.
Come on, fella. Empower it down. That dunk was ridiculous.
There was absolutely nobody that was going to get in the way of that finish. Now, here's Zubac. George from deep three-point land. Gobert pulls it in.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Westbrook against Conley. Towns, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Towns. 6 to shoot. They get it again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Deflects the pass, and so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Pass to McDaniels. Out to Conley. Back to McDaniel. Let's go. That one a little long.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that. Now the superb athleticism of Russell Westbrook on full display, the vertical out of this world.
Conley's shot is off. Clippers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And Westbrook throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play. This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him. Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Here is Conley after the Clippers pick up 2. Leonard with the steal. Feeds to Westbrook. Covington wide open. He fires. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
Robert Covington being opportunistic in the mid-range. Go to work, young co.
Towns, no luck. Now the Clippers with it. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. And Leonard has it in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. Edwards finds Towns over George. Edwards drives in. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Clippers ahead.
And please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers, guys.
Playing inside out. First quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Highland in at the 1 spot. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Well, that's about tremendous vision. And remember, Paul George has the kind of size that allows him to survey the floor beautifully.
Here's Towns. Gobert trying to get open, and it's Towns missing. Los Angeles leading by 6. And here's Leonard from 3. Covington kicks to Leonard. Back to Covington. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Towns for 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
This is what your offense is designed to do. Get Karl Anthony Towns something in rhythm.
Here's Highland. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Doris, it's been great to see the Clippers rise to prominence over the last 10 years, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, listen, this was an organization that spent years in futility, but you have to admire the transformation that has led to consistent success. They used to be a franchise that made the playoffs maybe once in a decade. Now you expect them to contend in the West. We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty fast.
Gobert can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 9. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
It's George on the wing. Edwards defending. Zubac kicks to Covington. Good on the 3-point shot. Covington's got the lead up to 12 now for the Clippers.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here. Had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they played together as a unit over this last stretch.
Highland misses.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Conley the pass to Towns. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
You can see the handle of Kawhi Leonard so much tighter than it used to be. How confident is he off the dribble?
For 3, Edwards. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Zubas.
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers, Mason Plumlee.
Stolen away. Covington with it. Conley picks him up. The three from George. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Well, the Claw in complete command of the ball on the way up. Nicely done.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Will it go? Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Gobert's got his first points in this one. Los Angeles leading by 14.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And finished off by Gobert.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Inside, here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Towns. He's got 11. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
The Timberwolves gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
I think Mike Conley historically will always be part of the grit and grind mentality where he spent his career in Memphis. But this guy's skill set allows him to fit in with any organization.
And Morris throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Conley for 3. Plumlee with the rebound. Clippers leading by 14. George way outside. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. McDaniels. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Westbrook dishes to Morris. And here's Leonard from 3. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
How about that?
All right, David, thank you.
The Clippers, 41.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
We've got Naz Reid. Torian Prince is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Prince misses.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
Prince outside. There's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Prince has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And they double up Gordon. Passes it to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Here's Prince. Another miss by Prince.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Drills the three-pointer. Prince has got 6 in the quarter.
We talk often about Taurean Prince's range as a shooter. Let's talk about athletically, the ability to get in transition and get easy opportunities. Nicely done. Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
It's Anderson with the drive, and Anderson slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now the pass to Noel. Prince with it. Guarded now by Morris. Prince's shot is good.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Alexander Walker passes to Anderson. Morris with the rebound. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Morris outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Rivers, he's checked in for Noel. And then for Los Angeles, Zubac is checked in for Plumlee. Robert Covington comes in for Marcus Morris. And it's Paul George in for Gordon. Here's Anderson, and he uses the glass on the lane.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
And it's Leonard missing. Timberwolves trail by 18. Rivers kicks to Reed. No good on the triple. Clippers have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Here's George. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Kyle Anderson.
Push the action a little bit. Paul George right now challenging defenders to stop him.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work, and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit. Gentlemen, if we go back to the summer of 2019, that is the summer where the Clippers got both Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. When they made those moves, everyone expected this to be an NBA Finals team.
And he nails the third.
Paul George, one of those players the media appreciates because he doesn't give you pat answers. When you ask him a question, he is thoughtful and is honest.
Zubac the pass to Covington. Over Anderson. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And they'll get another chance. And here's George for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. George has got 19 points. Pass to Prince. For the three. The shot misses. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Robert Covington out there with Morris. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's George in at the 2 spot. Takes the three. Unable to get that one. The Clippers go the other way with it. Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
Mr. Morris leaves no doubt.
So it's Minnesota now. It's Rivers on the wing. That three off the mark. And Los Angeles guys shooting so well, 63% the offense working as one cohesive unit.
Well, this guy knows how to do this in the open floor. Russell Westbrook in transition is the most dangerous player. I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
And now here's Rivers with fast break opportunity. And here's Prince outside. Hits it from three-point range. Prince has got 12 points in just the second half.
It's hard to make your way in today's NBA without being a tremendous three-point shooter. Taurean Prince doing work from beyond the arc.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And here's George for three. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And the dunk by Covington.
Well, you have to love an authoritative finish, and Mr. Covington leaves no doubt.
Kicks it out to Prince. To the left wing. Anderson wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Back to George. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
See, Paul George just understands how to use his length and his size. He is such a tough cover close to the basket.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Marcus Morris. Pass to McDaniels. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Paul George. Clippers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Yep, that one goes in there.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. From outside, off the mark.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there. He's done a dynamite job rebounding the basketball, and no issues fighting it out against the big guys down low.
And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
And the Clippers making a change here. Plumlee's checked in.
Boy, they don't waste any time on that inbound play. Very little the defense can do to react to that one.
Covington against Gobert. And it's off the back rim, no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Here's Westbrook off the inbound.
Rudy Gobert is as intense a defender as you're going to find in the NBA, and he refuses to give up anything easy.
Conley gets the bucket.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Plumlee finds Leonard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Clippers.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Paul George.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
That is Paul George, the incredible vertical and the unbelievable creativity.
The kick out to Towns. Shoots over Covington. Outside Edwards. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And here's George for three. It's rebounded by Towns. And the Timberwolves with possession here from past the arc. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Another miss by Minnesota. Outside, George from deep three-point range. Goes up again, gets it to fall.
You know, he hasn't taken as many shots tonight, but there's...
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point.
A gifted playmaker. Lillard knows the right call to create for himself.
Now here's Leonard. Up top, Zubac. Defended by Nurkic. For three, Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it to George. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Excellent concentration from Paul George. Overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Pass to Lillard. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. And it's Thibault missing.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the three.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, L.A. is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Now here's Simons. Pass to Nurkic. Out to the right wing. To the wing on the left. Grant with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. For three, here's Lillard. The shot that time not on target. And Los Angeles the other way now. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Russell Westbrook's ranks on the all-time list are incredible. He's in the top 100 for points, rebounds, assists, and steals. And don't forget, he's a triple-double king.
Tipped.
You see how quickly Grant gets off the floor, sending that one back. Airmail.
Nurkic against Zubac. Thibault with it. Simons outside. Here's Lillard. Oh, Covington with a block.
All over, guys. I like watching Covington be a pest on the defensive end.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. And with Westbrook, is there anyone you could see breaking his triple-double record?
Yeah, I think Luka Doncic has a chance. He's already in the top 10 on that list and has a long career ahead of him. I remember thinking no one would break Oscar's record, but Russell did it.
There's Simons with a three.
Come on.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. Lillard with the ball. He's picked up by Zubac. Nurkic passes to Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Thibault trying to get back on track. Leonard pulls down the board.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And he gets that one.
Great find by Leonard. When the offense runs through you time and time again, you have to become a good playmaker.
Now here's Simons. Grant outside. George over to help. Back to Grant. Nurkic a screen on Covington. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. The Clippers in the lead. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Portland has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Simons outside. Westbrook comes with a double. Here's Thibault. Lillard outside. Oh, and the jam by Lillard.
Oh, erupting at the rim. Lillard can still climb the ladder.
Westbrook finds Covington. Portland grabs the miss.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim. Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
The Clippers have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Westbrook against Lillard. Westbrook outside. And the dunk by Leonard.
For a number of seasons, Russell Westbrook has averaged double-digit assists.
And it's Lillard penetrating. And the dunk by Lillard.
And just a crafty move to get free for the dunk.
Now, he's not just trying to score. He's trying to embarrass someone. George with the bucket.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Grant in the post, covered by Covington. Outside Thibault. Grant against Covington. Here's Lillard. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Lillard's got 9 points.
A jack of all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
Another shot, and it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look.
The previous play is under review.
He beat the buzzer.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Clippers on top, up by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
So far for me, they found a lot of good shots in the mid-range. They've been fearless attacking with the jump shot.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position.
Westbrook takes these challenges personally. He loves scoring on aggressive defense.
Pass to Graham. Out to Lillard. From behind the arc. Covington grabs the board. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Westbrook outside. Clock at 6. Here's George. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. George has got 6. And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate, and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town. And you talk about a basketball family. Jeremy Grant's father was a pro. His uncle, his brothers, I mean, plenty of competition growing up.
And even though Jeremy grew up around the game, you know, success wasn't handed to him, Grant.
Not at all. I mean, he was a second-round pick out of Syracuse, and he's really had to prove himself as an NBA player. He has truly come a long way.
Here's Zubac, and it's slammed in by Zubac.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Lillard outside. Pass to Nurkic. Now Graham, covered by Covington. Lets a 3 fly. They grab their own miss. Nurkic. Now Graham. Lillard against Westbrook. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Portland, no good that time either. The Clippers have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start in the second. Covington passes to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
There's Simons with a 3. The shot, no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. Kicks it to George. There's the triple. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
For 3.
Westbrook's got his 5th assist in this one.
He's been doing this a long time. George can hurt you from outside, inside, and everywhere in between.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Thibault passes to Lillard. Back to Thibault. Lillard against Westbrook, looking to win the run. And Damian Lillard hits from deep. Lillard's got 14. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Pass to Nurkic. Simons outside. Off target from three-point range. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Out to Covington. 4-3. Here's Westbrook. Leonard for 3. Connects from downtown. He has 7.
What poise from Leonard on the catch and shoot. He gets the ball and calmly sinks the shot.
Pass to Lillard. There's a screen by Nurkic. To the paint. And Nurkic throws it down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Thibault finds Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. The 3-ball. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
Well, Damian Lillard is such an intelligent playmaker. He sees an opening and dishes the ball.
Leonard for 3. Goes back up. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding? Makes his selection. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back. We've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Cam Reddish is out there with Nasir Little. Then it's Drew Eubanks. Then there's Sharp. And it's Johnson in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups.
In terms of offense, the Clippers have been up and down in recent years. When they're healthy, they're dangerous. When they're not, it's a struggle.
Pass to Covington. Here's Highland for 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Beautiful dime from Covington. He doesn't hesitate to share the ball.
Here's Little. Here's Sharp. Oh,
wow!
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Deflected. Outside Reddish. And he goes in for the dunk.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
And Smitty, with the Clippers, it shows how important depth is to an NBA offense.
Yeah, you know this. It's great to have a powerful first unit. But if your second unit can't carry its weight, it's a fragile situation.
The Trailblazers shooting around 50% in the game so far. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Stops, pops, Nasir with the bucket.
Covington inside. George for three. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range. After 9 seasons together in Portland, the backcourt duo of Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum are no longer teammates. C.J. sent to New Orleans.
So for the Clippers, Batum is checked in for Covington. Morris comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Gordon in for Paul George.
Portland foul. Deion Johnson. First personal foul. First team foul. Clippers ball.
So it's the Clippers now. At one point, they led by 16. Gordon outside. Here's the three. Offensive rebound. Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging.
I saw it.
Wow.
And he saw it.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. And it's a little off the drive. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. A line change here for Portland.
Substitution on the court.
The Clippers on D. They lead by 11. Here's Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Using his size to save the play, Nurkic grabs the offensive rebound and finishes it.
Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that. How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
Out to the wing. Grant finds Lillard. Pass to Simons. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Simons has got 5 points now this quarter.
Nimble move by Simons, helping him beat the inside coverage. Some players just need an opportunity to succeed. Take Anthony Simons. With increased playing time during the 2021-22 season, we saw him take off.
6 to shoot. Morris out to Gordon. Thibault with a steal. Now the Blazers on the move. Lillard with the ball. Checked by Gordon. Here's Simons. And that one is hammered home.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
Lillard outside. Pass to Nurkic. Out to Lillard. This one for three. Plumlee pulls down the board. The Clippers have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Now here's Morris. Gordon on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Not going to go that time. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Getting lots of grit. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And so in the game for the Clippers, it's Batum at the power forward with Zubac at center. Eric Gordon is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Morris in at the 3, the small forward. Lillard against Westbrook. Morris down low, Batum outside. Fires from deep. The offensive rebound from deep 3-point range. Got a piece of it. Thibault with a steal. Pass to Simons. Tipped. Here's Grant. Simons against Gordon. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim.
He's such a ferocious player. Westbrook nearly snapped the rim that time.
Simons outside. Grant with a screen on Gordon. There's Simons with a three. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 4 rebounds in the game. Westbrook against Lillard. Misses from close range. Portland trailing here. Grant the pass to Lillard. Batum pulls it in. Los Angeles has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Westbrook finds Batum. Thibault against Westbrook. Inside. That one's good from Morris. On the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 7 assists in the game. Simons up top. Defended by Gordon. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Westbrook, the pass to Zubats. The kick out to Morris. Jacks up a 3. No luck on that one. Now the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Nurkic a screen on Westbrook. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Plumlee's checked in for Zubats. Covington comes in for Batum. Leonard's checked in for Morris. And it's George in for Gordon. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Count that bucket.
Big points as the stakes rise, so does George's impact on the game.
Lillard passes to Nurkic. And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Clippers making a change here. Island's checked in. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Lillard passes to Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
That's a high percentage look from Nurkic and a smart choice. Bucket.
Outside Covington. No good with the triple.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Lillard up top. To take the lead. Another one falls for Portland.
He just probably knew Lillard would take the shot. That doesn't make it easier to stop him.
It's George on the wing. He's covered by Simons. And the jam by George.
No moment is ever too big for Paul George. He remains confident in the clutch.
Lillard fires away from way outside. They get it again. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Highland, covered by Thibault. It's stolen by Nurkic. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Lillard. Defense right on him. There's the drive. Money.
Ooh, like an artist getting creative in the air. He can finish above the rim in a lot of ways, and they're all fun.
Oh, he nails it.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. It's stolen by Leonard. Here he goes. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. The free throw drops for Leonard.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
Lillard passes to Nurkic. And it's It's good. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one. From the inbound. Off on that one. So it's the Clippers taking the W in a close. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Fighting in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. Towns. Out to Conley. Back to Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by McDaniels, no good. Here's Grant. And Simons has it in the corner. And the pass to Nurkic. Lillard with it. Grant outside. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Thibault can't get it to go. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. It's a 3-point game.
An NBA All-Defense for 2 years running. Matisse Thybulle has been a game-changing defender from the minute he set foot in the NBA.
3-pointers, Simons. Lillard, the pass to Simons. Into the lane, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Good job with Simons not hesitating. Just opened up for a split second. He was ready to fire.
And Greg, we know at Washington, Thybulle was the College Defensive Player of the Year, averaging 3.5 steals and over 2 blocks a game.
And per minute, not far off that pace in the pros. His opponent field goal percentage last season good for 2nd best in the league.
Now Lillard, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Edwards. They need this. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Simons against Edwards. And it's Thybulle in the corner. Simons surveying the D. He kicks it to Grant. Pass to Thybulle. 3-pointer, Simons. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside, Towns. There's the dish to Edwards. And here's Conley outside. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Conley against Lillard. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Lillard against Conley. Shot clock at 6. And Lillard kicks to Grant. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
No doubt that Jeremy Grant wants to become a better shooter, showing signs of progress in his catch-and-shoot game.
GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
Here is Lillard after the 3-pointer from Karl Anthony Towns.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Pass to Gobert. And he banks in the layup.
And not the same skinny guy he was when he entered the league. Gobert a lot less affected by contact these days.
Now here's Lillard. And Nurkic has it in the corner. Towns against Lillard. Stolen by Conley. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's hauled in by Thybulle.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Nurkic dishes to Grant. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Fades. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Knocked loose. Here's Towns. Nails the 16-footer. Towns has got 5 points so far.
And hey, Towns can drill that shot. The D has to be aware of his touch from mid-range.
That's a 2 from Simons. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Timberwolves on top.
Fans, a big round of applause for your Trailblazers Youth Dance Team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Timberwolves.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Thibault in its small forward. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
And the 0 Damian Lillard wears on his jersey is more than just a number to him.
Yeah, Greg, we know that represents the letter O, as Dame grew up in Oakland, went to college in Ogden, and became an NBA star in Oregon. Oh my, that's a lot of O's. And Lillard's drive and what he gives to this locker room is undeniable.
That bucket in no time at all. Towns has got the lead up to 7 now for Minnesota.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
From the high post. And that one hits back iron. Grant kicks to Thibault. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Over in the corner, McDaniels. The pass to Towns. Towns is doubled. Uncovered. Not going to go that time. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Lillard outside. Grant with a screen on Gobert. Nobody near Lillard. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Has to Gobert. Feeds it to Towns. Shoots over Grant, and Towns the bucket on the assist by Gobert. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Here's Lillard. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. Knocks down the 3 ball. Simons has got 5 now.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Here's Towns. Kicks to McDaniels. There's the 3. A shot missing. And the Trailblazers going the other way. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. To the inside. It's stolen by Gobert. There's the lob to Towns. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the athleticism from Towns there, skying up with ease to power through on that alley-oop.
Lillard, the pass to Grant.
2 minutes remaining in the first
Back to
half.
Lillard.
2 minutes.
Fires from the wing. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a foul.
Anthony Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Here's Grant. Minnesota with the rebound. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And finished off by Edwards.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Passes to Grant. Now Simons. Grant sets a screen for Simons. And that one drops. Simons has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Wow, the circus is in town with that shot from Simon.
Timberwolves leading by 8. Conley dishes to Edwards. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the half.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Here's Nurkic. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Grant kicks to Lillard. Fires the three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by Thibault. Lillard looking around. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Thanks so much, David.
The Timberwolves, 36. Stand ready for the Milwaukee.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Torian Prince is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Rivers. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard. Brent, do you think shooting has improved over the years, or are there just more good shooters on the floor?
Well, Kevin, if you had a bubble, I'd be bursting it right now. Because if you look back over the last 10 years, maybe go 20 years, shooting has not changed. Percentages have not changed, both from two-point land, three-point land, free throw line. It's not that there are more good shooters in the league. There's just more surprises as to who it is you see taking the shots.
The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Here's Reddish. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Reddish has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, we know Reddish can sink it from the outside. For him, it's about staying confident with that kind of shot.
Prince misses. Trailblazers trail by 8. Johnson with it. Picked up by Rivers. And here's Sharp. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Reddish. 5 to shoot. Over to the wing. Here's Little. No good on the 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Gobert the pass to Rivers. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And slam dunk high Gobert.
I like that, staying alert. Rivers keeping his head up to find the open man.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Kicks it out to Johnson. And there's the pass to Sharp. Crafty move. Pass to Reddish. Here's the 3, and it's denied.
Such a good defender, Torian Prince. Physical, good lateral movement, and has the tools there to snuff out a shot.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert.
Starts the second half. Let's hear it for your Blazer D.
Rivers against Johnson. Here's Alexander Walker. Reddish grabs the rebound.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
And although he's bounced around the league, Austin Rivers has been a valuable role player throughout his career.
Well, there's stuff that you rely upon, Austin, in terms of being a pesky defender and just his competitive nature. Yeah, he plays a couple of positions, but it's really that. For him to go out and compete, which is something he still does at a high level.
Passes it to Rivers. Kicks it out to Prince.
Well, you like to see Reddish out there showing this kind of energy on the defensive end of the floor. How can I help?
Sharp, the pass to Little. Stolen by Anderson. It's Prince on the wing. Anderson in the post. Guarded by Reddish. Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game.
Wow, hammering it in.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Back to Rivers. Kicks it out to Prince. Over Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Prince misses. Trailblazers trail by 8. Reddish with the ball. Picked up by Rivers. Here's Sharp. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 11 points. Prince wide open. Drills it from outside. Prince has got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves.
A good shooter and has some range. Taurean Prince welcoming all catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Here's Little. Back to Johnson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Alexander Walker passes to Reed. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And here's Johnson outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. Prince outside. Launches a 3. Eubanks grabs the miss. Going inside. The rebound by Anderson. From deep, Prince doesn't go that time.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
And so it's Minnesota sitting. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Edwards passes to Gobert. That one goes. Counted. Gobert's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Timberwolves. Edwards against Simon. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Patient and poised play there from Simons as he took the hit.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that 3-point line.
Dishes to Nurkic. He kicks to Lillard. Here he goes. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Timberwolves leading by 13. That's a 2 from Towns. There's the feed to McDaniels. Over Grant. McDaniels dishes to Towns. Pass to Gobert. Here's McDaniels. No good from outside.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Nurkic setting the pick for Grant. Hands it from downtown.
Wow, Jeremy Grant continuing to work on his game, stretching it out to the three-point line.
And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Trailblazers trail by 10 with the step back. And Lillard kicks to Grant. Here's the pass to Thibault. Simons against Edwards. Grant the pass to Simons. No good with the triple. Timberwolves leading by 10. Here's Edwards. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And he's got more than a few ways to beat you. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the and-one opportunity.
And there's the try. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Here's Conley. Out to Edwards. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter. Pass to Simons. Back to Grant. Now here's Lillard.
2 minutes.
Down low. And Grant slams it home.
Man, Jeremy Grant is one of those guys that's capable of highlight dunks on a nightly basis. That time, vicious finish.
Conley against Lillard. Conley dishes to Edwards. Back to Conley. And stolen by Thibault. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Passes it to Lillard. Thibault on the wing. Towns with the steal. Out to Edwards. Drives to the hoop. And Edwards with the stuff.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Minnesota.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Anthony Edwards.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
And in his 7th season in the league, Jeremy Grant took a huge step forward. The scoring output went way up.
Yeah, and there's some recognition around that. He got some first-place votes for most improved player, and that's pretty impressive for a guy in the middle of his career. So the work ethic paying off, and he's desiring to get better.
Conley inside the line. Kept alive, Minnesota. Pass to Gobert. From deep. Kept alive. Outside Conley. From deep. Misses the shot. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.